And we are live. Right, so I just wanted to talk about Drew McIntyre for a second. There's been a lot more news on this story coming out, and from what it looks like, I did a video on this yesterday. It looks like LA Knight is the guy who people were upset with in the Royal Rumble, and basically from the quote that I read yesterday, from what Drew McIntyre said about somebody having to get their moves in, it looks like that person who they were all upset with was LA Knight. Now, I've watched it back a good few times. I've watched the spot back, and you know, for me personally, it looks like when Logan Paul came into the ring, obviously he was taking a bit too long, and you've seen LA Knight waiting for him to get his shine, taking his bandana off and things like that. And it looks like LA Knight basically has waited for Logan Paul. When he's gone in to start their little interaction, there's been a bit of a fumble. Obviously, when Damian Priest was supposed to eliminate Drew McIntyre, and so yeah, basically, I think that is what has happened, and it's just been an unfortunate thing of Drew McIntyre has his elimination hasn't gone down as well as he would have liked. And I've heard apparently that the story that they were leading to was Drew McIntyre against Damian Priest after Damian Priest eliminated him, and I was like, you what? Like so before the Royal Rumble, he's in a spot with Paul Heyman, and it's very much looking like he is going to be going one-on-one with Roman Reigns, or having something to do with Roman Reigns going into WrestleMania. And then Damian Priest eliminates him from the Rumble, and it's looking to set up a match at WrestleMania between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. How? That doesn't make any sense at all. So the match, realistically, if Drew McIntyre wasn't going to win the Royal Rumble, the match that makes the most sense would be Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Because that's where it looks like you're heading. Drew McIntyre has got grievances with the Bloodline. He wants to go and take down the Bloodline, and the match that would make the most sense would be Drew McIntyre against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. And then you want to have Damian Priest eliminate him, and then you're going to go, no, we're going to drop all that, and we're going to go Drew McIntyre against Damian Priest. I'm sorry, but no. The year that Drew McIntyre had last year, the standout year, going into the match with CM Punk, the way he carried that entire story, you're going to go, no, we're going to bypass all that, and we're going to go Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. Sorry. Doesn't work. That doesn't work. But yeah, so, again, I've been following this Drew McIntyre story for since the Royal Rumble, really. Since I read the report about what happened, I've been sort of following this story to find out, like, the ins and outs of it, like, what actually happened, why he was so upset. And yeah, so that's what I've seen. Like, it's from multiple sources. Meltzer and the Observer saying that LA Knight is the person that people were not very happy with. And so yeah, that is what it's looking like now. For me personally, I think it may be a case of LA Knight taking a bit more of the heat for Logan Paul, because obviously Logan Paul's a much bigger star, and obviously it would be easier for LA Knight to take the heat for this, because obviously WWE have such a close relationship with Logan Paul, and the money they're making through the Prime sponsorship and things like that. So it may be a bit of that, but I'll keep it. I'll keep checking it, keep following up on the story to just make sure that, you know, see what happens basically. Yeah, do hit that subscribe button, helps the channel out greatly, and I shall see you next time.